what's up? Do you think you take good decisions, or do you find it hard to decide what's good and what's not? If you find decision making hard, this video will help you a lot. Whether you want to take some major life decision or assess someone's business idea, taking a gift, or even knowing yourself better, these lessons will be very handy for you. It is inspired from the Decision book, where the authors share 50 models of strategic thinking from different domains. And in this video, we are going to discuss my top 5 out of the 50 models. At the end of this video, I'll also share the key takeaways which you can take and apply in your life. So let's begin. Number 1. The Eisenhower Matrix. This model is named after 34th US President Dwight Eisenhower, who supposedly said that the most urgent decisions are rarely the most important ones. Whenever you're surrounded with a bunch of work to do, get them through this matrix first. Draw a graph where the importance of work is on the y-axis and urgency of work is on the x-axis, and divide the graph into 4 blocks or sections. Block 1 represents highly important but less urgent work. For this, just decide when you'll do that particular task or set of tasks. Block 2 represents less important and less urgent work. Just postpone those things, giving it the least priority out of the 4. Block 3 represents less important but highly urgent work. These are some things which could be done by someone else, so try to delegate. And block 4 represents highly important and highly urgent work. These are obviously the most crucial things, so do them immediately. Number 2. The SWOT analysis. Most of you may already have heard about this, but it's very important to take it into action. SWOT stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. This was developed in 1960s in Stanford to get clearer understanding of projects by looking at it from different angles. You can use this for various things, like choosing a career, analyzing a business, researching about a market, and many more things. It's very versatile, as it can be applied to business and personal decisions with equal success. It's very simple. Draw a 2x2 matrix and write down strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. And here's an example of SWOT analysis done on Amazon. Number 3. The feedback analysis. What is your greatest strength? Most people think that they know what they're good at, but they are usually wrong. And this is what Peter Drucker also thought, who was one of the most important management thinkers, and so he developed a simple yet powerful technique for getting to know yourself better. So whenever you have an important decision to make, write down the expectations, what all you expect to happen. After a week, month, or a year, depending on the work, compare your expectations with the actual results. Over time, you will realize what went wrong and where was the improvement needed. You'll actually find where your strengths lie and where it doesn't. And with time, the intersection of expectations and results will increase. The bigger the overlap, the better you are at evaluating your work. Number 4. The yes-no rule, or the decision tree. The yes-no rule is a good way of making quick decisions, ideal for moments where you have very little time to decide. It's also used in machine learning algorithms. It operates by filtering the possible options using yes or no, and eventually reaching a conclusion. For instance, if you want to decide whether to take that job offer, you can ask these questions and use the yes-no rule. And here's a template if you want to decide what to do today. And lastly, number 5, the Swiss cheese model. See, everyone makes mistakes, but here's what you need to know about mistakes. There are different kinds and different levels of mistakes, and there are also various factors contributing to mistakes, like people involved, technical problems, organizational element, and outside influence. The Swiss cheese model is used in risk analysis and risk management, including aviation safety, engineering, healthcare, and much more. The Swiss cheese model compares the different levels on which mistakes occur with cheese slices. In a mistake-free world, cheese slices would have no holes, but they do exist, and every hole represents various mistakes. A mistake remains unnoticed if it penetrates through only one hole, but it can be fatal if it passes through multiple holes. The aim is to minimize the penetration and hence maximize the safety. Here's how to use the Swiss cheese model to protect yourself and others from the pandemic. So, these were my top 5 models for decision making. Do let me know in the comments if you like the video. And if you're interested in more models and reading the full book, the link is in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.